all across America, there's a growing group of citizens that are craving and crying out for leaders to lead their country in the right direction.
Yeah.
These groups are coming out in the form. They're called Tea Parties. They're called freedom groups.
Yeah.
And of course, the wonderful 9/12 movement that came out of the I'm in Washington State and part of the Republican Women's Club. And the women's movement in the Republican Party is one that the leadership in government today should fear. It is the moms, it is the grandmas, it's all the women joining with the men in power that are going to take back this country for the children of tomorrow. As part of that movement, though, it is really about average citizens stepping out and stepping up and being courageous to move forward. We've been run too long by career politicians that live in, we call it the Beltway zone. Here in Washington State, we call it Olympia.
Yeah.
And they have forgotten how to live as an average citizen.
Right.
And therefore, I am stepping up today to announce my candidacy for the Washington State Treasurer. And as part of it being a treasurer, when I looked at what it would take, I've watched that many people think of legislators as governors as a policy-making groups. And so they look at that role as someone that has really lived the average citizen, knows what it's like to be a Washingtonian, knows what it's like to be an American. But when you look at some of these other races, the treasurer's race, the auditor's race, the Secretary of State, that really is about hiring somebody to do the job. And in this case, instead of hiring people that have been career politicians or just because they've been in the legislature for 10 years, that we assume that they will know how to do the job of a treasurer, that needs to stop. We need to start looking at the auditor's job, the treasurer's job, the Secretary of State's job in terms of job performance. What is your experience?
Right.
And my experience is that in 1980, I was one of the first female CPAs in the state of Washington, possibly the first Japanese-American CPA ever in the state of Washington. And from that, I have that experience of having my own CPA firm. But like other moms and like other women and just men, but primarily moms, there's something that happens to us as we age. One, we get married, we have children, and for many of us, we've heard that balancing act between career and child. But I'm going to add in one more balancing act to have to round out our family life and the reality of many women. It is our aging parents. And so what I found myself was taking care of small children and aging parents at the same time and had to put my career on hold. As a result of that, my CPA license lapsed, and I'm planning to reinstate that. But then, again, another career change. When you have children, you take a look at what's happening to society, and you start becoming politically active, because politics is the only way to change the future for our children. And I started a public policy research company where I spent time in Olympia researching laws, sharing them with our legislators. And that provides me with a deep experience in understanding the mechanics of our policy-making procedures. So I feel that I can bring that background with me as well as a CPA background to become an effective treasurer for Washington State. And I would hope that all of you would support my candidacy. Currently, I am a write-in candidate, and as a declared official write-in, any spelling of my name, SharonHanek, as a write-in ballot would be acceptable. And I ask for your votes today to write Sharon Hanek as a write-in ballot for state treasurer on the primary election due August 7th. Thank you very much.